Dad surprised the kids and flew in for their graduation award ceremony. Okay, you see a young kid with a cap and gown and his daughter. It must be twins. This brother got to be Ephraim from the northern tribe, or maybe Simeon. I would like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and a salutation to the elders from GMS and all the elders that's doing the teachings and giving the great edification to brothers from other other places in the states, and salutations to the brothers and sisters. This video was a little touching. You see a brother here, Northern Tribe. He was there for his kids, man. His kids was graduation. Around this time, children is graduating, and he was there for his kids, and just a shock to see the young girl crying. Because she probably haven't seen her dad in a while. He probably working, or probably in the military or something. But just to see fathers be there for their children means a lot, because at the end of the day, children need their fathers, man. And there's nothing like a father's love to a child, And I know we stress out about the mother. The mother have the most nurturing, loving, kindness thing to give to a child. But when you really look at it, it's a blessing to see fathers be there for their children. It's kind of touching to me because, because I'm a father, and I like to be there for my kids, man. I love my children. And it's a wonderful thing to see dads be there for their children, man. It's kind of touching to me, very touching to me, because it's very important to have your father in your life, man. I miss my dad. My dad, he's been going on almost 20 years. And, when I see this, it makes me proud to be a father, and, sometimes I wish my dad was here to see me, become the man that I am, and be there for my children, but, I'm getting kind of touchy a little bit, but I just want to talk about this for a moment, and I just want to read a couple of scriptures. It's not long. I want to start with Ephesians, the 6th chapter. Excuse me. It says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. So when children obey your parents and love your mother and father, and when you do these things, the Lord see that you're being a good child. The Lord will have a great favor for you, and that's the honorable thing to do, because you're showing respect not only to your mother and father, but you're showing respect to the Creator who created your mother and father. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise. That's the first commandment. Honor thy mother and thy father, and your days shall be longer. Verse 3, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. And that's a true thing, because how many children have we seen that get caught up into mischief and caught up into bad activity with other Israelites? When you read Jeremiah 4:22, when they get mixed up with this peer pressure and the foolishness of these children, and children always getting killed, going to jail, detention facilities, foster care, all these things, man, happen to our children, because basically Esau has a snare and a trap. But we're being targeted first because the world hates us. You know, because they want to be us so bad, they want to see our own downfall. All right. Verse 4, and ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath. So we have to be very careful not to provoke our children to wrath, because our children may have this obvious thing towards us, man. They don't want to be bothered with us. They don't want to deal with us. They feel like they can't talk to us because we push them so hard to, and we get so angry at them, you know. But bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. So when you show them the true love and the sincerity and the kindness, and but also being strict and firm with your kids, you know, they will love you and respect you and thank you for that. Because when they get older, they're gonna see why you did what you had to. They're gonna see why they're gonna see why the things that you have done for them, you know. And like I said in my previous video before, I said that even though my mother was the greatest mother in the world, but she did her job and she was tough on me and my sister. And you know, she had a lot of anger and pain, but she also had love and kindness, and she'll give you everything that she have, man. She'll give you her last, and that's the kind of sweet woman she is. She could be sweet at times, and sometimes she could be upsetting at times. Sometimes she can be you know, very, very helpful. But these are the things that comes a part of our lives, man. You know, sometimes some people don't have that relationship with their mom or dad. You know, it's unfortunate, but you have to break that curse and cycle, and you have to be a good mom or a good father to your kids. All right. Let me go to Malachi 4:6. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers. So, you know, there's going to be any time where fathers and sons is going to rekindle and do the right things of the Lord. They're going to come back and know that hopefully that they are the elect, and they're going to honor the Most High and do the right things by the Lord. Okay, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. So you don't want the Lord is going to smite the earth with a curse, and because you see now today the day has gotten evil and it's gotten worse and worse, and you see fathers against daughters, fathers against sons, sons against mothers. You see this happen. That's in the prophecy of what Yahweh has said in Matthew 24th chapter, and so forth, so forth. So these things that we're doing and coming against our mother and father is unrighteous. It's not right, you know. And the days shall be short on the earth. You know, there was a young kid. There was a story in Chicago that very, very popular story. It was a kid named Yummy. Yummy was a young kid, 11, 12-year-old kid. He was caught up in the street life of Chicago, and I'm not from Chicago, but this is a story that I remember reading the story about this kid, man. He was, you know, got caught up in a life of doing mischievous things, man, and he got caught up in doing wrong, and you know, he wasn't listening, man. Some people say he was good. The majority of people say he was bad. He was a terror to the neighborhood, and he was joining this gang called the BDs or whatever. I'm just paraphrasing. It might be wrong, but you know, and he had killed a young girl shooting in the midst of the projects, and killed the girl, and he got killed by the gang members, because the same gang members that he thought had love for him turned their back against him, man, and shot him and killed him dead. So, you know, and plus he never listened to his mother, and he didn't listen to his grandmother. You know, was hard-headed. So the Lord had ended his life short. But that's an example to show us, don't be this way. And as a result, the curses amongst our people, man. And his mother, his father wasn't around, and his mother pushing too hard to do this and that. You know, just being beastly like, you know. But we have to change that and start having love for our children and be there for our children. All right. Let me see. There's one more. I want to talk about Psalms 103 and 13. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get it in let me get it right here in the NLT. It says, for his unfailing love, this is Psalms 103 and 11. For his unfailing love toward us who fear him is as great as the height of the heavens above the earth. Verse 12, he has removed our sins as far from us as the east is from the west. Verse 13, the Lord is like a father to his children, tender compassion to those who fear him. So for our Father to have love towards us, he has shown that compassion and mercy towards our earthly fathers and our spiritual fathers, So, that's why it's important to be very careful what you're doing, because everything is reflecting how we're moving, man. Tell your kids that you love them. Tell your daughters that you love them. Teach them from right from wrong, so they can have discernment. Show them the difference of don't do this and don't do that, and be mindful of what they're doing, man. Be there for your children. I know we're not around them 24/7, but try to be there as much as possible for your children, man. Show your children that you love them. Be there, man. The Lord will have mercy upon you, man. You know what I'm saying? And just do your best that you can, and love your kids. And I'm not perfect, but I'm there for my children. I love my children, and I got a chance. It's a blessing to have a chance to see them grow up, and do a better job than what my father has done. And I made a promise to him that I would be a better father. But I just want to say that, and I hope you guys have a good day. Shalom.